Hey Pisces, welcome to my psychic studio. Won't you come on in and join me for a cup of tea as we dive into the energies for your year ahead with tarot and what is in your teacup. So the first half of the reading, we will be looking at your tea leaf cards and clarifying them with tarot. And then in the second half, we will dive into the images in your teacup. So all the information about the tea that I am drinking, the cards that I am using, etc. is in the description of the video. And in early 2022, I will be launching a special workshop on how to read tea leaves. So if you're interested in that, there's a link in the description of the video to sign up for the mailing list to get notified when that class launches. All right, Pisces, let's get into your reading. All right, we're going to start with the tea leaf cards. I like to pull these first and not look at them, and then we'll turn them over one by one and clarify each one with a tarot. All right, two popped out there, and let's pull one more for you. Pisces, it's going to be a very exciting year ahead for you. Jupiter's in your sign. Well, it's going to be in your sign. All right, let's see what we have. We have the goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Wow. The fish for you, right? The bag, something important like a new job or a raise. And the broom, new home and new attitude. Love it, Pisces. Okay. Very, very nice energies. All right, Pisces, let's start with the goldfish, the increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Let's clarify with the tarot, see what we need to know. Ace of Wands, no reversals with this deck. And the Ten of Cups. Wow. And the Knight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable, Pisces. Look at this energy for you. So we have some sort of beautiful, fresh start in your life. Now, with all these ones, I mean, look at these ones. We have a 1 here, a 1 here. This is a 10, but it technically reduces to a 1. So it seems like January, and we have that here with the Queen of Pentacles here. January may indeed be an important month for you in this regard. That's very, very possible. However, I'm going to say that it's going to be after your birthday, the Earth sign season after your birthday. So I'm going to say May for this over here with my timings. All right. So I think that you are going to initiate something in the springtime. Here it is with this Ace of Wands here. This is Aries energy. So this could be the end of March, beginning of April. This is maybe to do with some sort of home business, perhaps starting a home business, somebody moving in your home and thus increasing the material wealth, because that's what this card says. So family, we have family energy here. So an increase in family happiness. So this is a partnership card. So it could be that the increase of material wealth comes through you joining your forces with other people. So this could, yes, be a significant other. This could also be a brother or sister moving in with you, or you getting roommates. Some sort of very happy change in terms of the home finances. It could even be that you decide to move. You downsize or something like that. You sell your home. That's possible with this energy over here. And you find a place that's a little easier on your budget and you save some of the money from the house sale. It could be any of those possibilities. You have to apply the energies to your life, of course. But what this is saying to me is that, and it's interesting too, because we have the broom, we have the home card, new home, new attitude. And I really feel that this is tying in with this very, very much. Some sort of fresh new beginning, like I said, probably in business over here, but it's connected with your home, is going to bring about this change in material wealth. And like I said, for some of you, this could have something to do with starting a home-based business or starting your own business in relation to something that has to do with families, partnerships, home goods, things of that nature. Very, very possible. So we have this refreshing change in your heart. And this is also the entry of some other person. There is a fresh energy coming in here. And as I said, I feel like this is probably around your birthday, April time. There's an important meeting on the agenda. But notice that the heart stuff comes first and then the money. So there is an important happiness change in your life that happens first. And then it's the money that comes. So isn't that interesting, right? But it's also about some sort of new initiative, a yes from the universe. This could also be some sort of, it's very possible, passionate new connection in your life that is getting serious, that gets started rather quickly and gets serious rather quickly. That's possible also. And that brings about the change, because this really could be the sort of situation where combining your finances with a significant other really does increase your material wealth. It is not easy to support yourself all on your own. It's not easy. So that's why I'm saying you're combining forces with another person, I think, with this energy. And with this renewed happiness in your life, some sort of new connection or some sort of new home environment that you initiate for yourself, that's what brings the change in material circumstances. There could absolutely be some sort of new place you're living that also is going to increase your prosperity. It may be that you finally find your place in the sun. You find your happy place, so to speak, with this 10 of Cups. And that brings an important change in your life that allows you to focus on your material wealth a little more strongly, to greater success, shall we say. There really is such a thing as a geographical cure. And I feel like there's some of that going on here for you. If you've had, if your luck has not been great where you're at, or you just don't feel aligned there anymore, this suggests to me that you're going to make some sort of perhaps big decision and big move to go in a direction that is much more suitable for your emotional life. And you're going to find that that is going to also increase your financial life. And so we have a big new seed that you're going to plant here for your finances as well, based first, though, on this happy new decision that you make. So very, very interesting. And I do really feel it's the May energy that's going on here. So you could be putting down roots with a new person. You could be putting down roots with this energy here in a whole new business venture, in a whole new career. That's possible for some of you as well. But we have big, fresh start on the agenda here. And don't discount. I know you don't, Pisces, because you're very tuned into your emotions. It's really true. Like when we are feeling good, feeling happy, feeling inspired, that is often when the material wealth increases. And so that's what I see here on the agenda for you. But you may make a big commitment. That's the other thing I'm feeling with this energy. Big commitment to a new place, a new person, a new connection, a new career in the May time period. So this energy all dovetails into the next card, which was, of course, something important like a new job or a raise. And with that Ace of Coins that's there in the first part that we just looked at, there you go. So some sort of new offer coming in. But as I said, I really think it's more the May time period. Let's see if we can get some more information on this bag. Pisces got a brand new bag. There's your Aries. There's your Aries right there. This is promotion energy also. And a very positive change. And a change that you've been working toward for a while too. Interesting. All right, let's see what else we have. 3 of Cups. Knight of Wands. And the Ace of Cups. You're going to love this, Pisces. Look at this reading for you. My goodness. This is so good. So, absolutely beautiful here. We have celebration in your heart. We have, again, another ace. Look at this. This is 3 aces we've had so far in your reading. Right? Look at all of these popping out for you. This is a brand new Pisces in 2022. This is what Jupiter can do when he transits your personal sign and it only happens once every 12 years. So you've got some Jupiter juju working in your favor, Pisces, for sure, with this energy. So timings here again, the April, the March, right in that time frame. This could be a promotion because the boss energy is here, but this is also you feeling very powerful, in charge of your destiny. We have Sagittarius energy here, so you may get an inkling in December of 2021 what this might be, or where this energy might be headed for you, or where it's going to manifest from. That's possible. But what I really feel is that there is some sort of long-awaited transformation in your own autonomy. You're going to be able to call the shots, I think, a lot more in your life in terms of whatever this new job or promotion is for you. So a greater level of independence and autonomy. You're going to be able, you also may be on the move a little bit more. So there may be more opportunities to connect with a lot of people in your industry and whatever you do. And again, this feeling of refreshment and renewal and optimism after maybe, a period of stagnation. So really, really nice here. But you're going to be on the go. Things will be moving fast for you, especially in this springtime. This is also a moving card as well, the Knight of Wands. And we've already seen there's a lot of possibility here with some sort of new home and a move, especially too. Our next card we're going to look at is the Broom, new home, new attitude. So could be that you're on the road a lot. Could be that you are traveling to conferences, to meetings. It could also be that you're going to be moving. You may get this promotion or you may get this new job and you may not move right away, but then it may happen a little later. That's possible too. It may happen maybe in July over here with this Ace of Cups. So absolutely gorgeous energies here. I do feel some of you are really getting some sort of beautiful news, a big step up in your career. And career recognition as well with this Emperor. Like you're really being seen as an expert in your field at a whole new level. And this could be some sort of award or recognition as well. Some sort of very important event you may be going to, as I said already, where you can really showcase your talents and abilities. So that may be on the cards for you as well. And that could really bring about a transformation as well. You could meet, if you're in whatever you do for business, if there is something where you go to trade shows, conferences. I know with the current situation, those have not been happening as much, but they may be making a comeback in 2022. So if you do attend those type of events, there could be a very important meeting, very important situation that arises, a connection that arises that also, because with this Ace of Cups, a brand new connection that comes in a business sense that could be very favorable and profitable for you as well in the year ahead. So be alert to that energy as well. If you get an invitation, especially to attend some sort of conference, speaking, engagement, whatever, really consider taking it because it could really propel your career to the next level as well. All right, Pisces, let's look at the Broom, the new home, and the new attitude. All right, let's see what we have for that for you. Wow. We've already gotten inklings of that in the reading thus far, but let's see what we have. Pisces. All right, so we have a 4 of Swords, and we have a 4 of Coins. The Moon, the World, and the Tower. Okay. So it seems as though the timing is here. We got the 4s. We have the 2 4s. We have the full moon lunar eclipse. It's happening in Scorpio in May. We also have a big eclipse happening April 30th in Taurus. And here we have the surprise that comes in. The wild card factor, Uranus, which is also in Taurus. So again, the 4s, Taurus season, end of April into May for you, I think is the key to this Broom energy, this new home, new attitude. You may not know right now how that's going to happen with this 4 of Swords and this 4 of Coins. You may still be kind of in the dark about, is this ever going to occur? You may be still wishing and hoping and praying that it will. You may be wondering, where's the money going to come from for that? Or do I really want to spend money on that right now? Whether it's buying a new home, refurbishing, buying furniture, redoing your home, whatever it is. But I do feel there is a wild card factor here. There is fate at play for you, Pisces, in ending this stasis energy. Because 4s are about our foundation. 4s are about our home. So it's interesting, right? But these are both very stuck energies because this guy's just sitting there and this guy's just sitting there also. So this stasis is going to get released probably at that full moon in Scorpio, the middle of May. It's a full moon lunar eclipse, and will bring some sort of ending to this stalemate of how is this new home going to happen, and in a surprising manner. So what I would say, because, I'm always about using these energies. I know many of you from these energies that are coming out, it seems like, because it keeps coming out in all of these cards, you really do want a change in your home environment, where you're living, how you're living. So keep the focus on, as you're praying and asking, do your creative visualization here. Imagine what this new place is going to be like for yourself. Really tune into that. Do your vision board, all of that type of thing, because there is going to be a wrap up, and the world is also about a new beginning. She's getting birthed into a new life because the Fool comes next after the World card. So get ready, because you're going to crack open this egg and you're going to be birthed into some new environment that you're really going to love. We know this from the other energies we looked at. So while you're in this next 4 months, 4 or 5 months of, still the holding pattern, try not to let yourself get a little depressed, because the solution is arriving from the universe. But first, we have some other things I think that are happening in your life first. We have some sort of new job thing. The job thing is the key. There's something connected with that. And then the home is what I am feeling. And there is some new person coming in with that Knight of Cups as well. That may be a catalyst to make all of these changes happen. But honestly, I feel like the spring is going to be a huge game changer for you, Pisces. All right, Pisces, I'm going to finish up drinking your tea, and then I will be back with your teacup reading. Wow, Pisces, there is a lot going on in your cup, so please refer to the screenshot over on the right and follow along with me. I hope you can see everything. There's a lot to discuss. Okay, let's start with what's at the top of your cup, because those are things that are likely coming in very early in the year. All right, so we have this. This to me looks like, it may be hard to see, it looks like a kite. There's the string and there is the kite here. So the kite is about freedom, about taking a risk, of being adventurous, and also feeling maybe a little restless. So this is right on the area of your diamond. So this is about your achievements, your goals. So you may be feeling very, impatient about reaching some sort of important goal at the start of the year. You're like, I want this to be done with already, that type of thing. So we have that going on. Look at this beautiful angel right here on your horseshoe. You can see there are the wings, there's the body. So this really is the angel on your shoulder effect from Jupiter transiting through your sign. Jupiter is often the benevolent protector. And, there you have that right there. So the horseshoe is about some sort of synchronistic event, lucky happenstance, of course. So I feel like there's an element here of divine timing and protection, with some sort of lucky break or synchronicity that may happen for you. I would say around, again, that February, March time frame. It's fairly early in the year. It's like being in the right place at the right time. Something with that going on for you. This symbol is very interesting. So we have the cat. Now the cat can go a couple of different ways. You can look at the cat as, sometimes somebody who's a little devious, because let's face it, they can be, as much as I love cats. But also cat can be feeling very independent and that type of thing. But what's interesting is that you have a lizard here. This looks like a lizard to me, over the cat. And then this big lizard tail that almost goes into an arrow right over the the Jupiter symbol. Yeah, the other thing is on your Venus. Okay, over here. So again, Jupiter's in play here with this. So the lizard can be worry. Worry like, am I going to be alone all the time? Because the cat is very independent. Am I ever going to meet somebody? And we saw that, whether business or personal. We saw that come out in the tarot reading also. So again, with this energy that's kind of going down it's covering the Jupiter symbol in the cup, really make sure that you tune in with your creative visualization, affirm, be optimistic. Jupiter is about optimism. Focus on what you want to create rather than what you don't want to create, and let the divine timing of the universe handle that for you. So if you don't want to be independent anymore, if you really do want to manifest some sort of partnership, whether creative, friendship, romantic, then tune into that energy of synchronicity, affirming that, etc., and try not to feed the worry of, oh, I'm going to be alone all the time. So that's something to just keep in mind with that energy, because right over here we have somebody coming in. Here's the person. It looks like your Knight of Cups a little bit here. There's their head. And they're offering you something. This is right on the Venus symbol. They're sitting their whole little derriere right on your Venus. So Pisces, that's very interesting, right? But they're offering you something. I think they have a bouquet of flowers in their hand. Now, I will say that because they're rather round here, they may be we look at everything as a metaphor. Yes, they may be a little physically larger, possibly, but they can also just really be, a bigger figure in a cup. It doesn't necessarily mean they're physically bigger in real life. It can just be they're going to be a person of substance in your life, person of significance in your life. So, and they're very well formed. I mean, we can see them here. And I do feel like they're offering you a bouquet of flowers. So, and this is, again, because it's further down in the cup, this is more like the March, April timeframe. So there is some sort of significant and I feel very positive new connection. Notice here too with the cup, there's the cup symbol. We have a little piece on the cup and it's right over this person's head. You may meet them at some sort of social event because this is right before that. Okay, so wow, very interesting there with that. Now let's see what else. We do have some specs on the star, which is good news and success, star rising in the sky. So we have something coming in very early in the year, and then we have some other little, this bigger news here and bigger news here. So this is to me like more like February, March time frame. You could have two really good pieces of news about some sort of success that you've been wanting to manifest in your life. So very, very nice. Okay, let's see what else. And we had one little speck hanging off the snake here, but it's really not touching it. So somebody may try to, push your buttons and be a little problematic, but they're not going to be able to really hurt you. All right, but so there might just be one little annoyance. I think probably because of jealousy around that same time period, March, April here. Now, the bottom of the cup is fascinating to me. We have a whole scene here. We have a whole scene playing out in the bottom, of the cup. I really hope that you can see it here. Bottom of the cup is toward the end of the year. So we have two palm trees here. Here's the first palm tree, the second palm tree. And then we have, two people. We have two people. So here's one person and here's the other person. So one person looks like more they're sitting up and the other person maybe looks like they're laying down. So, and here's, you could even look, that looks like sunglasses. We have the palm trees. So there is likely to be some sort, very toward November, December 2022, some sort of vacation with palm trees with a significant other. So again, remember, this could be a friend as well or a family member, but it looks like some sort of beautiful, relaxing time for you under the palm trees, Pisces. with somebody near and dear to your heart. Maybe this person that's coming in earlier. Where's our person here? Earlier in the year. There they are. All right. So very interesting. Saucer. Look at this big saucer here. So we have the letter, we could look at this as the letter C. We could also look at this, because it's an arch, we could look at it as a big rainbow. We can also look at it as the time period from Cancer season to Leo season. So over the summer may have, since it also looks like a crescent moon, may have some sort of significant new start, a new beginning for you in some way. And, you know, we had so many aces in your reading and fresh starts. So there could be, you know, some beautiful happiness for you over the summer months, July and August of 2022 as well. So Pisces, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about your tea and tarot reading. I'm very excited for you. This was a fantastic reading. And I have to say, my Venus in Pisces kind of likes this reading too. So I'm happy for us. So Pisces, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Maybe share it with a Pisces that you think might also benefit by the messages. So I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.